Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and yes, I'm joined with Massod Abdulah ahead of, well, not ahead of his fight. I mean, he's fighting Qais Ashfaq on the 10th of February at the Copper Box, and yeah, we're here at your call. And who you here to, before we get into your fight, who you here to support tonight?
So I came here to support two people. That was Sharif, and then of course Qais Ashfaq as well, because fellow Afghan man. And yeah.
Talk about, of course, Qais fighting for a world title tonight. How does that? Yeah, just talk about that.
Well, he's about to make history. So provided, inshallah, if he wins, he will be the first ever Afghani world champion to have ever existed. So he's at the break of making history. So super interesting. Let's see how he does.
Of course, you've got Qais Ashfaq on the 10th of Feb. Talk about that, how that fight first came about.
Literally 5 weeks, I think it was 5 weeks, 6 weeks before the fight, I got told that Qais Ashfaq, he wants to fight you. And I went, all right, sure, because we couldn't find any opponents. I go, sure, let's see how it goes. Hopefully I do well. Hopefully he comes out as well, gives me a good fight. Yeah. Of
course, you last time you fought, I think you fought Mark Leach and you stopped Mark Leach. Talk about that fight.
Yeah, that fight, that was a really good fight for me. So I went up the ranking like crazy. I became like one of the top people in Britain. I think right now I'm marked as number 6 in the country. So I'm quite a bit ahead of Qais Ashfaq. Let's see how he stands. I know he's been dropped a few times, and not to sound offensive, I hit harder than both the people that have dropped him. And not only that, I stopped one of the people that dropped him, which the guy who I respect quite a lot, which is Mark Leach.
And of course, I think Liam Dillon beat him, didn't he, in his last fight?
He did, yeah.
Do you take much out of that fight?
So I actually haven't seen the fight properly. I only saw it on the Instagrams. I think it was a decent fight. Liam Dillon pushed him forward. There was 2 droppage in that fight. Again, I haven't seen the fight myself, so I can't really judge too much about it. But yeah, I think I hit harder than Liam Dillon.
How excited are you to be fighting next weekend?
Super excited. I mean, 2 weeks from now. Super excited. I can't wait. Let's see how it goes, because Qais Ashfaq, I think, is a brilliant boxer. I mean, he's one of the best amateurs that came out of this country. Commonwealth gold champion. He only lost to Michael Conlan twice in the Europeans. But aside from that, he's had a very, very good pedigree. And I don't know how well he's adapted since the Mark Leach fight, but you know, he's willing to take anyone on, and that speaks volume.
And of course, like, he's coming off a defeat and he's been put down, and you say you hit harder. Can we expect a knockout from you next week? Let's see.
I mean, I won't try and look for it. If it comes, I'll take it. It's just one of those things where I don't know how Qais is going to come out on the night. So I could have like a Qais who's not really good, or I could have Qais on top form. So depends which Qais comes out.
What can we expect from you?
Well, I'm definitely going to push the fight. It's a lot of volume. I'm going to change levels. I'm just going to try and bring a very fun, friendly fight. And friendly fight. That's it.
Providing everything goes well, would you want to look at like Nathaniel Collins or full focus on Ashfaq?
Well, right now I'm focused on Ashfaq. Once this fight is done, I'll think about what's the next step and what to do. But for now, he's the only guy in my way. I'm not overlooking him. I don't care about anyone else at this moment, except for him.
And from me, do you want to thank manager, trainers, anybody?
Sure. I want to thank both my coaches. So I've got Steve Wharton, Dan Frizzegard. I want to thank them. Thank my nutritionist. Thank my S&C coach Philip Bowe. Yeah, it's been a hell of a journey so far. Let's hope we can come out on February 10th with a victory and then continue on the journey.
And from me, mate, thank you for your timing. All the best.
Thank you so much, man.